get any easier, get better as it goes along?
Yeah, well, we've been lucky and we've been fortunate and blessed around here to be able to do this, for a fourth time in a row now. And it's definitely just a testament to our program and, the players and the coaching staff and everybody involved. So that's definitely great. But it definitely doesn't get, parts of it don't get easier and parts of it does. It's when you're in this position, the expectation of people on the outside, they expect you to win and know what to do. But I mean, it's very hard to sustain success and consistency. I mean, that's a very hard thing to do. So, like I said, we've been lucky to do that. I mean, it's just a testament to everyone involved. So that part of it doesn't get easier. But as far as, knowing a routine, getting a schedule and things like that, and, kind of, working on your body, eating the right things, and just kind of knowing how to prepare going into the game, that gets easier because you kind of know what to expect. You can kind of know what worked for you last year or years before, what didn't work for you, what can you add, what can you change, what can you make different, things like that. So, I mean, to answer your question, it's about 50-50. Like, parts of it get easier, parts of it doesn't.
What's the biggest thing you learned over the course of doing it that you didn't know the first time going into it?
Well, the first time, I didn't, it's really hard. Like, the teams in the Final Four are all really good. There's a reason they're in the Final Four, and it's a tough challenge. It doesn't matter what conference they come from. It doesn't matter how easy we made it look. It's hard to prepare for, these teams because they're all really good, really talented, and they're all more than capable of beating you. So really, you just got to, and I would say the hardest part is just staying, focused, just because you got so much free time, so much more than you used to, and so much, time in between games than you're used to. So you kind of really almost got to get a camp mindset, kind of, just preparing like how you would going into camp, almost getting ready for your first game of the season, kind of, because you just have so much time off, and just remaining consistent and just taking what you've done this far in the season and bringing that to the, staying sharp and bringing that into the playoff game.
We talked about some during the season, all the players that you guys have been able to play. Feel like this is the best shape this team has been in all four of your playoff runs?
I feel like this is definitely the deepest we've been. We got a lot of guys at every position, 3, 4, 5 guys who could get their job done. I would say, we're a pretty healthy team too, just because of the depth, and we've been able to throw a lot of guys. So I feel like this is the healthiest we've been. So that's definitely good going into it, So, and this is the most experienced we've been. This is all anyone on the team knows. Like, the first couple times we've been there, teams never went to the playoffs, or like my freshman and sophomore year, there were guys on the teams who didn't go to the playoffs and things like that. So, I mean, seniors on down, this is all we know is the playoffs and getting ready for this kind of game. So, so that's definitely good, just having that experience.
When you look at tape, Notre Dame, how do they kind of size up against teams that you see this year, faster, stronger, bigger?
I would say, everyone, certain aspects of them, other teams might be better at, or they might be better than other teams at certain aspects. But I feel like collectively as a team, this is the best team that we face and we will face going into it. They're just really talented everywhere. Got a really strong offensive line, good running backs. They got about 3 running backs who can all get it done. 2 really good quarterbacks, big receivers on the outside, good tight ends. So I feel like they're really talented and they're more than capable of beating us. We just got to make sure we prepare the right way, keep the focused mindset. Leaders got to lead, and because we win the game now ultimately. We can't just show up on the 29th and think we're going to win the game. We got to win now by our preparation and things like that. But I think they're a very talented team, and they don't beat themselves. They put themselves in good positions, and they're well coached. It's clear when you watch it on film. Guys play with good technique and always in the right spots, and just do a really good job.
Christian, their quarterback, he's been very improvisational, I would say, all season long. Does a lot of things on his feet and on the move. What have you guys seen in filming him? How do you plan on containing him as far as getting outside the pocket?
Well, yeah, you said it. I mean, he's really just a baller. That's kind of what you would describe his style of play as, or like the player he is. He's just a baller, a gamer. He makes a lot of plays with his feet, can make a lot of throws. Does a really good job. He's a really talented player, and he's a big part of anyone as to why undefeated to this point while they're in the playoffs. He's a really good player, and I got a lot of respect for him just watching him on film, the things he does, making throws and extending plays and drives with his feet and things like that. We definitely got our work cut out for us because he's that good. We're just definitely gonna have to make sure we're in the right position and just all do our job. It can be tough at times going up against a quarterback like this because that's when people tend to try to be a hero or do too much and things like that, or get outside of their rush lanes or things like that. But if we just do what we have to do and play within the game plan, I think we'll be fine. But you never know because again he's a gamer and he's a baller, so anything can happen.
Teams have had success using tempo on you. I know it's not necessarily part of their DNA, but how much of that are you preparing for in case they see that on the film and they try to implement some of that?
Well, with all this time off, anybody can hit us with anything. You have a lot more time to prepare. Look at us, see the things that we did well against, and the things we didn't do so well against. But we're gonna have to prepare for every and anything they can throw at us. Like I said, they had a lot of time, so that's kind of like where you just do a little self-evaluation, see where we didn't do well in certain areas, and what we did do well in, and try to improve on things we didn't do so well on, and remain consistent with the things we did do well with.
Could you take us through the last couple of weeks? Because you have not just been able to stay down in Clemson. So after the ACC game, where have you been?
Well, after the ACC, I came back here to Clemson, celebrated with my teammates, enjoyed the pizza party. Then I went back to Charlotte for the Nagurski Award, stayed there for a couple nights, or a night or whatever, it's a couple days. Then I went up to New York for the Campbell Trophy, spent a couple of days there. Then I went to Atlanta, spent a couple more days there. Came back to Clemson for a night, and then went out to California, spent a couple more nights there. So it was just a lot of travel for me from that standpoint, but it was definitely a great experience. I was happy to do that. Just meet a lot of people, meet a lot of top players in the country, which was always fun for me, and just getting around a lot of people and just just having a good experience and stuff. The La Impact Trophy, and then so I did that. Then came back here, and it was good to finally get back here because I finally had a home base and could actually work out, get legitimate workouts in, not just on hotel treadmills and. Getting, I did as much as I could then, but it was just good to get back here and be around my guys and have the right mindset, get locked back in and focused. And then now, these last, going on the second week, we've just been preparing, practicing, working out, things like that.
Coach Sweeney compared.
I think it's cool. It's cool not just because I'm getting attention and recognized individually, but just because I always feel like things like that are team accomplishments, and I can't do that by myself. So, I just feel like I was just the representative of the Clemson team and the Clemson defense. It wasn't all me just getting the acknowledgments and accolades and stuff like that. I just thought it was cool that someone from our team was being recognized, and I tried to represent as well as I could. I'm just happy to represent the team because I know things, all that recognition and those honors aren't individual. No matter if your name's on an award or not, none of that's individual. So I thought it was pretty cool just to represent the team.
Christian, that being said, the Campbell Trophy obviously has the academic element to it. Coach Sweeney compared that to winning the Heisman because of the exclusivity. You're getting a graduate degree on Thursday. How special was it to you to win that award?
It was really special. Just understanding the magnitude. Like at first when I got nominated for it, I didn't really understand quite the magnitude of the award and the significance of it. And it's 2018, so I did some research. Just went on the computer, went on my phone. Okay, who's this Campbell guy? Why does he have an award named after him? What's so special about him and this award? So that was pretty cool. Just looking him up and understanding the things he stood for as a person and as a man. And just for me to accept the award that carried his namesake was great. I thought that was such an honor, and just seeing the guys who won it before me, and just being at the event and all the people there. There was a bunch of people there that I didn't think I would be in front of ever really, or preparing a speech or winning an award in front of. So that was really cool. Got to meet some childhood people I looked up to, players and coaches and stuff. And, people I just looked up to as a child, and so that was a really cool experience. So all that was good stuff for sure.
How special has it been to come back in terms of just being able to come back and enjoy this moment with your teammates? Because you had the opportunity to go to the NFL. What's that like to be able to come back and go after another national championship? How special is it to be able to share this moment with you guys?
I mean, it's great. It's really special because, you know, like everyone involved in this program and all my teammates, especially my teammates, are just so special. Like special people. Obviously, we're very talented athletes, but we're like the people make the difference, and just the guys I'm around every day that challenge me and pour into me. I mean, they like, I'm looked at as the leader a lot on the team, or like, you know, as one of the leaders. But you know, it all just stems from, you know, what my teammates do for me. I feel like I got to be my best for them, and so. I mean, they've done a lot for me, and just, you know, I couldn't ask for more in my college experience, and especially this year coming back. This has been the best year, most fun year, and most enjoyable year I've had, you know, while at Clemson. So, I mean, that's all great, and I'm really thankful for that. And I'm just, you know, I'm just definitely blessed that, you know, I'm in this situation, and, you know, very fortunate to be in this situation around this group of guys who I made, you know, lifelong memories with forever. So.
You played in Miami a couple of times, played in the Orange Bowl. Were you particularly excited when you found out you're going to be going to the Cotton Bowl and get to play in Jerry World?
I mean, I feel like it really didn't matter where we played or anything like that, but this would definitely be a good experience because I hear a lot of good things about the Cotton Bowl and just about Jerry's World and things like that, and, you know, how it's, you know, first class and stuff. So I'm looking forward to it. But again, like, so definitely playing in the game, I'm looking forward to. It'll be fun playing in the, you know, in Cowboys Stadium and stuff like that. But as far as like the stuff, all the bowl stuff before the week, I probably won't get involved in too much of that because, I mean, at this point, I had my fun when I was younger, like, you know, just enjoying places. I mean, but ultimately we got a job to do, we got a game to win, so I'll focus more of my time there. You know,